Good evening and welcome back to Lit Lane. I am demetralitALLday. You are tuned into the demetralitALLday channel. What we love to call and think of as Lit Lane has how you will hear it in the streets. I am your host, and I am back with another live. And I think it's gonna be very interesting. Today was day one of the young Dolph trial. Tennessee, um, Memphis, Tennessee rapper. You know, the jewel of the city was murdered unalived a couple of years back. They say it was a hit. It was an order hit, $100,000 hit on his head put by a rival rap organization, the CMB, Cocaine Money Gang. Supposedly by now deceased, one of the fallouts from this incident, the now deceased Big Juke. You may better know him as the big brother or brother of. Damn, I had his brother name right on the. What's his brother name? Oh my God, is it? It's just on the tip of my tongue. Oh my God. What is Big Juke brother name? The one who dating that girl. I can't believe I just slipped my brain. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Lady T? What's up, Winter? What's up, Pretty Eyes Shani? I don't know. Right now, at this moment in time, I've been watching this trial. I don't know why the name of his brother just slid out my damn head. I just cannot think of of the brother name at this moment. It'll come to me. Y'all to tell me. So I hope y'all had a good day. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Yo, Gotti, thank you, Winter. You know, I've been watching this trial, right, all day, and I don't know why for the life of me. It just slipped my brain. You know how that happens sometimes. Okay, so this is what we want to look at. Today was the first day of trial, right? The opening, I live and breathe for trial watches, and I definitely love definitely love the opening statements, right? The opening statements and the closing arguments. The opening statements for this trial, it was blah. You know, it's nothing that I would be like, oh my God, you got to go listen to the opening statements. It was so good. It just drew you in. You know, as far as the defense, the state, you know, they went straight to showing the tape, the footage of the camera footage outside the cookie shop, Marquita's Cookies, where the shooting took place, right? And he just went in just to describe it. I don't know what's wrong with his sound. He wasn't just very projecting, very loud. When the defense came in with their opening statement, they kept it short, brief, to the point. Hey, they're not going to be able to prove this case beyond reasonable doubt. Short and sweet. The defense said, hey, I need you guys to really pay attention to the testimony, right? Because it's two alleged shooters. Justin is on trial today. It's actually his trial. And a co-conspirator. Hold on, let me put his picture up here. Cornelius. And that's who we're going to look at his testimony right now. The first witness was, not that one, was young Dolph's sister. She didn't really say much at all. She may have stayed on the stand less than 10 minutes, just establishing her relationship. The opening statements was nothing to write home about, Kathy. Like, nothing to write home about. Hey, Paulette, if you see them in green, you know what they mean. You know, nothing to write home about. Kind of was lackluster, right? The first witness was the sister, Erica Thornton, young Dolph's sister. She really didn't have any. They put in some type of waiver, but she didn't really a statement of fact, whereas they entered a statement of fact, and she didn't really have to testify. They wasn't showing her face by the court order. She sat up there, she said her name, she said who her brother was, she said she loved her brother, she said she saw her brother frequently. Last time she saw young Dolph was 2 months around Labor Day, 2 months before he was unalived, and that in fact she did hear that he had been unalived. So that was it. Like, literally, that was it. I'm not paraphrasing. That was her testimony at this point in time. The second witness was part of his security team, a young man named Raul. Again, they didn't show his face. They, doing his testimony. His testimony was brief. The defense didn't have any questions. The only questions the state had for this second witness, Raul, or Blue as they call him, I guess the street name, was simply how long he had worked for young Dolph, and it was 7 years. Was he aware of the problems between CMG and young Dolph? And the answer was yes. Then again, they showed the footage, which we've seen on the news several times, but I am going to repost it to this channel. Okay. But that was the first two witnesses in a nutshell, right? Period. That's like it. So I was like, dang, this is kind of rolling kind of fast. And I was out and about today. I had things to take care of. And so I was literally just finishing the first half, the opening statements and the first two witnesses. And I was just about to start the next witness when I start getting these alerts in on my phone, right? And the third witness, I can't believe this third witness took the stand already. The third witness was the second shooter, right? That's not on trial right now. And he literally, from all the headlines, he's sitting on trial and he's testifying to the fact that he did indeed shoot and unalive young Dolph. So I have not seen his testimony, but I am ready to see it. I hope you guys are too. I do have a picture of him because during his testimony that you're finna see, that we're about to watch, because of safety issues, they are with this witness as well. They choosing to hide his face. Okay, so let me pull up. Wait a minute, I got a better picture of him. I have a better picture of him. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. This is a way better picture. So let me put it up here so you guys can see him. Woo, child. I know, right? So this is the face of the young man that we're about to hear the testimony from, okay? His name is Cornelius Smith, okay? He is the second party. It was two of them arrested. Justin, the first one that drove the car, he's on trial now. This is day one of the trial, and this is a co-conspirator to the other shooter, okay? And his name is Cornelius Smith, and that's who is on the stand, and they're not going to show his face. I heard that this was some you got to hear testimony. So let's get into it. Okay, let's see. Testimony. Boom.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
What neighborhood?
Like Orange.
He said what?
Cornelius Smith.
Drop it, one of y'all can hear, okay? Y'all can hear?
Step this way, sir. Stand right here. Face your honor, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Merci.
All right, Mr. Smith, tell me your name
Cornelius Smith.
and spell the first name.
CORN.
Heard you. Okay, y'all can hear. Okay.
SMITH.
Now, there's a microphone next to you to your right, but you don't have to worry about it. Church. You can look out toward me, keep your voice up, so I can hear you back here, okay?
Sir.
And when I ask a question, or when the defense attorney asks a question, or the judge asks a question, you got to verbalize your answer, okay? So shaking the head and everything, I know what it means.
Yes, sir.
But she's taking down what you say.
Thank you, Charlie.
So we need it like that.
Yes.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
What neighborhood?
Like on behind here.
Okay. Like what streets did you grow up on?
Off Lamar and Sims.
All right. You got a family?
Yes, sir. I have 5 children still living. I lost my son in March of 2020.
Okay. And
34 years old. Engaged.
let's talk about 2020 because, well, that was a terrible thing, right?
Yes, sir.
How old was he?
He was 9 at the time.
And that had an impact on everybody,
Yes, sir.
had an impact on you.
Yes, sir.
It caused you to take up some old habits.
Yes, sir. I went back to popping pills and not caring about nothing.
Before 2020, were you working?
I worked in schools in Germantown.
What'd you do for the schools in
I was a
Germantown?
janitor.
Did you do good at that job?
Yes, sir.
Your son dies and you say you start popping pills.
Yes, sir. Oxycodone and ecstasy.
Street drugs.
Yes, sir.
Room shaker.
Did you start hanging back in your neighborhood?
Yes, sir. I hang around a lot of old friends.
All right. Some of those old friends trouble.
We all in trouble. I'm gonna say that. We all in trouble.
Child.
And I'm looking here, Cornelius, at your criminal record. You were convicted of aggravated assault in 2011, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Convicted of misdemeanor drugs in 2014.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, 2012.
12.
Case started in 2011 and ended in 2012.
Yes, sir.
As misdemeanor drugs.
Yes, sir.
And then resisting official detention in 2014.
Yes, sir.
That same Cornelius Smith.
Yes, sir.
And you're presently charged in this case with conspiracy to commit murder and with murder. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you're familiar with the footage, right, of when this assassination, I call it assassination because they actually put out allegedly a hit on young Dolph head. If you remember that footage about when you see young Dolph get out the car in a yellow shirt and he goes inside, the one that's the first gunman that comes out, the very first gunman that jump out the car and start shooting, that's who's speaking right now. The one that's on trial, Justin, was the driver and the second one to get out the car.
And you have an attorney in this case, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is he in the courtroom? Let me get out of your
Yes,
way.
sir.
Okay. What promises have I made to you with regard to your testimony today?
No.
Have I told you that you're not going to testify and walk out of here?
Yes, you told me that.
Do you know that you're going to prison?
Yes, sir.
Have I told you that it's very important, though, for you to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I told you it's important to tell the truth because I said so,
Yes, sir.
and because the judge will evaluate whether or not you told the truth.
Right.
And have I told you it's in your best interest to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
Are you here to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I want to skip forward.
And I want to stop right here for you guys who didn't hear the opening statements, even though they was kind of lackluster. One thing that is really important to note is that with the defense attorney doing his opening statements today, this morning, he was brief, but he was really driving home the fact to really listen to this witness and one other witness that's going to testify probably tomorrow, what have you. Okay. And he was saying, listen for the story and think to yourself, question yourself on what does he have to gain? Okay. That's what the defense was saying. Listen to, and he pointed out, he called this witness name and said, really pay attention to the story that he gives and how come the story that this man finna give is different from the other guy, Quet. We'll learn about him later on in the trial, different from his. So we'll get more into that after I'm gonna try to be quiet. But I want to tell y'all, I'm gonna get into some other things. Let's see.
Okay.
Hey, Emily, hey, Miss Bookham. Bookham.
But I want to
Bacon,
skip.
girl, child. Hey, Miss Baker. Hey, sweetie.
Tell me about the day that you were arrested.
He just started his testimony.
for this case.
It was my daughter's birthday, actually. And I was out. I had took her some cake and ice cream to school for her birthday. And the U.S. Marshals they were trailing me the whole time. I didn't know that they were trailing me because I had saw Govan the day before. And he was telling me that, police was on to us or whatever. And he asked me when the last time I spoke to Justin. And he was saying, I was like, it's been a minute. So he was like, they just ran in Justin's spot the night before. And he said that they been shooting at him and that I need to get rid of my phone because they own us. And the next day, I was locked up. Like,
Police,
locked up.
police
was
captured
on
you?
me
Police
The next
captured you that day?
the next day.
Did they get your phone that day from you?
They ain't get it from me. I left it with my children's mother. Whatever.
They get your phone from your children's mother?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't throw it away like Govan told you to?
Nah, I ain't threw it away. I gave it to her.
Now, when the police first arrest you, I mean at the very start, you say, hey, I want to tell you the truth about this whole thing?
No.
All right.
I ain't never did it.
Okay. Did they interview you right after they arrested you?
Yeah, they interviewed me in Mississippi.
Okay. You tell them the truth or the lie?
I told them a lie.
Okay. At some point after you're arrested, did you decide to tell the truth?
Yeah, once I came to my senses and Justin had wrote me a kite.
Objection.
See, Justin.
Okay, so Justin is the one. This is the first trial. They tried separately. Obviously, I'm saying obviously. Okay, I don't know yet, and he just said he don't have no deal. But it's safe. This is where I'm giving my commentary, right? If they saying it's alleged that CMG, Cocaine Money Gang, robbers of the paper route people gang entertainment with the Young Dolph, they robbers, and they saying that the second in charge, Big Juke, over there with CMG, put out the hit on Young Dolph, right? And was supposed to pay this man here and the other dude, the dude that's on trial, $100,000. You may say, what does this man have to gain by lying? And he already going to prison. One thing that he would have to gain, and this is my allegedly my theory, is that he has to gain the money that was promised to him. He'll be able to do his time. He might get life, but a part of the street thing, when you do this type of stuff and you're affiliated and all that kind of stuff, his family will get taken care of. He got 5 kids. Okay, Ms. Baker, you know what I'm saying? He got 5 kids. So if he go ahead and do what he's supposed to do, it's a big probability that the people that paid him to do it gonna go ahead and hold up their end of the bargain. If he got arrested the second day after the shooting, it's pretty safe to say he didn't get his $50,000 in his hand. Okay? So that's one of the things that he stands to gain. And I do believe that's one of the things that the defense attorney was alluding to. Let's continue. I just want to give you guys that thought to have kind of plant that seed,
So let me tell you, when you hear another lawyer speak up and object, it means you stop talking. Okay? And you'll be instructed to either move on or to another question. Okay?
And I think so the objection is going to be hearsay. So let me try to get you. Let's try to back up, okay? So you said after you arrested, you came to your senses. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you say that Justin, is that the defendant in this case,
Yes, sir.
had written you something that you called
A kite.
okay? Okay.
$100,000,
Without saying
50 and 50. I thought that was
what
kind
was
of cheap.
in that kite, and that's a letter, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Without saying in that letter, after you received that letter, did you decide to tell the truth.
Right.
And what did you do once you decided to tell the truth?
I had spoke with my lawyer.
And thereafter, have you met a few times with detectives?
Yes.
And have you met, we count those 2 minutes right back here, I guess 3 or 4 times with me, is that correct?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say you did that because you realized you had been caught?
Yeah, I've been caught and I got a conscience too. Now they don't know where my senses. Yeah, I got a conscience.
I'm gonna play a video up here, Cornelius. You can turn a little bit, see it once we start playing.
Okay, that's the split was supposed to be 40-40 between him and the defendant and 10 to the third party, who I think is Kit, who is supposed to be the middleman. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that again. Say giving them 50 years apiece is 100 grade is about
Will
even.
be marked as
This is the footage I was telling you guys about. We're all familiar with this of the incident trigger warning. Okay, for violence, fair use.
That's the day that we had saw young Dolph and them pulling in Makita.
All right, so whose car is that?
That's young Dolph's car.
All right, and you say we, who saw this car?
Me and Justin.
Well, let's back up then and tell me how you know Justin.
Through Govan.
All right, and who is Govan?
Ananda Govan Quick. We know about Quick.
Okay, who is Quick?
I thought they were saying
Associate.
All right, you say associate. Is he younger or older than you?
Older.
What neighborhood does he hang out in?
Orange Mountain.
Does he live over there?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me give you guys the background on Quet, right? Quet is supposed to be almost like the middleman, right? Quet is an OG around the neighborhood, right? He around the neighborhood, he an old head, and he been going in, he's like he called himself, he sell drugs. He's known for being a drug seller, child. A drug dealer, right? So he got many occupations. And so Mark Quet, they call him Quet for short. And his last name is Govan, right? But they call him Quet. So amongst many things that he do around the hood and being an OG, one of the things that he also calls himself doing is kind of like headhunting for young rappers, right? Finding up and coming rappers and bringing them to CMG. And so then he get almost like a headhunter fee when he bring a new rapper to CMG. So that's who Quet is. Quet is the one who is the link between the defendant, Justin, what they call him, Straight Drop, who was an aspiring rapper. Okay, so apparently, supposedly, allegedly, it was supposed to be Quet who hooked them up with CMG, who asked them to do through to do the hit on Dolph. Okay, so that's who they're speaking of now, Quet. And I do believe he's going to testify. That's the one when I was saying the defense say pay attention to Cornelius, who don't understand now, and Quet testimony. Why they giving two different stories, but we haven't got to the second one yet. Let you just go.
Yeah.
You know what street his house is on?
Brad.
You familiar with that street?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever buy drugs from Mr. Govan?
Yes, I brought ecstasy.
Okay, would he sell you ecstasy pills? You ever heard the term like old head?
Nah.
Okay. Would you consider him sort of a older criminal figure in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I call him like a bro.
Okay. Did you have another guy in that neighborhood you used to hang out with too?
Yeah, Big Bobby.
Big Bobby. Is that Bobby Carter?
Bobby Carter, yes, sir.
How often would you be over there on Bradley Street?
I know that's just about every day.
Okay. So this was a
How
hangout
young? He's
area,
34.
and you would buy ecstasy from Quet.
Quet.
How is it that you met Justin through Quet?
Oh, just, like being around, basically. Being around.
Would Justin be around Quet too?
Yeah, he'll be around quick.
Do you know why Justin would be around Quet?
Living.
They look at each other like brothers, brothers, and then just rap or whatever.
All right. You knew Justin to be a rapper?
Yeah,
Did you know his rap name?
straight drop.
And did you know Quet to be involved in, I guess, the rap business or something?
Called himself.
Okay.
Called himself.
What sort of would he call himself as far as being in the business?
I guess a negotiator. I don't know.
A negotiator?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know whether or not he was trying to negotiate for straight drop?
I guess trying to get him a deal.
Okay. Do you know who he was trying to get him a deal with?
Oh, be juking him. Got him.
All right. You said Big Joke, is that correct?
Yeah.
You ever heard of the music label CMG?
Yeah.
Is that Big Jokes?
Yeah, be juking him.
And his brother, right?
Yeah.
His brother's Gotti, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Before this day, which is in November of 2021, about how long had you been knowing Justin?
For a few months.
A few months. About how many times do you think you'd been around him?
Couple times we went to club together. We've been around each other a couple times.
Okay. And for the record, I know that it's a formality, but for the record, can you point him out in the courtroom and tell me what he's wearing and stuff?
Yeah, the young brother over there with the button-down shirt, blue and white button-down shirt.
If the record could reflect that he's identified the defendant, Mr. Justin Johnson, Your Honor.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant in court.
So how did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th?
And there go Justin. They paying it to him.
Oh,
Young men.
we knew that, they had heat on Dolph and them head or whatever. So
Who had a hit on whose head?
Big Jook had a hit on
No,
Dolph
Gotti
head
brother.
that, So
How do you know that Big Jook had a hit on Dolph's head?
I could quit had told
All
me
deceased.
that quit. And I was in being just
How much money was it supposed to be?
100,000 on Dolph head.
And had you agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
We all going to do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting the money or anything?
Yeah, me, him, and me and him supposed to be giving quit 10,000 apiece.
All right, so you and him are going to give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah,
And how much were you going to get?
I was getting 40, he was getting 40.
Now wait a minute.
Um,
Now that's absolutely insane, right? Given the status of young Dolph, given the money he didn't made and the money he was gonna make in the future, all of these things, $100,000, that's like some crackhead money, right? And then they barely knew each other. Right? We listening to this man's testimony. He barely knew his co-conspirator, the one that you see on the screen now. This is his trial. His trial first. Justin. They let him tell it. They barely knew each other. So y'all barely know each other, been around each other a couple times, only been introduced to each other for the last, 3-4 months? And you decide to go in on something like this? A plotted assassination of a rapper from your same home city for $40,000 a piece? And you actually gonna give some guy who has no point, don't get his hands dirty, y'all gonna give him what, a $10,000 a piece, $20,000, and he not even getting his hands dirty? Absolutely insane. Insane. Okay.
had you spoken
Crazy.
with Justin about this?
Yeah, we had been talking about it.
Okay. This was not something that just happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could have been doing that. You should have did that for me so I could have found the channel faster.
How did y'all hook up this day, if you remember?
he had pulled up to give me. He came, he got me or whatever.
Where'd he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
I was Lamont Sims.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like
He
this?
had called me the first time I missed the call. Then he called me back. I answered. He telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on, you already knew what this is about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing the turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Had you and Justin talked about this particular day before?
Like, nah, not the specific day. Like,
What y'all think
we
about
just
his
knew
body
it was
language
turkey
right here?
drive
How he
on
looking? What
every
y'all
day
think about
that
his
week.
body language?
Okay.
Let me know in the
You
comments.
knew that the bear said you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we didn't know we were gonna catch him, but we knew his artist. You know, everybody had a hit on it. Everybody had a price on it.
Dang, everybody.
From Joe.
Right.
Yeah, from Drew.
And
Nervous?
that was going to be y'all's business this week.
Yeah, that was our evening.
When he arrived at the house, do you remember what he was driving?
Oh, white Mercedes Benz.
Okay. Had you seen that car before?
Nah, I ain't never saw that car.
Did you get in the car with him?
Yeah, I got him.
Was there anybody else in the car?
Nah, it was just me and Justin.
Were there any guns in the car?
Yeah, they was on the back seat in the bag.
Do you remember what kind of guns they were?
A Draco, handgun.
Okay. And Draco, Memphis, some type of bigger semi-automatic weapon, is that right? And then a handgun?
Now, you know, Ms. Baker, when I asked y'all to look at the Justin to defend his body language and body posture, what you think about it? I thought it was real strange that they got him sitting back there and not up close to the table. And from the beginning, from the opening testimonies and the first witnesses, which wasn't that much in those witnesses, he's pretty much kept this same body posture where he's kind of leaned forward. So far in the trial, this first day, unlike some defendants, where they kind of look disengaged or kind of disinterested, this defendant, Justin, he's been engaged. He's been very much so in tune to what's going on around him. When they show the footage, he looks at the footage like he ain't even seen it, you know, like it's a movie, you know. So he's been very engaged. Now at the same time, he looks very nervous to me too. I'll be nervous too, right? But he seemingly looks nervous. How we know? He might be sitting there drawing a cartoon or some child to keep him from looking around the camera, from keeping him from looking all around the court, just to kind of calm his nerves. You know what I'm saying? He might be taking notes. He might just be scribble scratching. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sunshine, anything to keep busy and kind of like ease the dis-ease. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember what you were?
Thank y'all for joining
wearing that
me.
day?
I had on some gray sweatpants, orange and white Jordan 1, and a blue Gap hoodie.
The blue Gap hoodie.
With a
I was on mute. I'm sorry. Gio asked a question. Who is this? This is Justin, right? Justin is on trial. This is the first day of trial for the assassination / murder. I'm saying assassination because anytime they have a paid money hit on you, it's like assassination, right? For Young Dolph, you know, that Memphis, Tennessee rapper, Young Dolph. It made the news big time like a couple of years ago, and they just now doing the trial. This is the first day, so that's who you see in the camera right now on screen. And testifying was the second shooter involved. They're going to try them separately. Yeah. Hey, Daquan. Yeah, Justin did plead not guilty. We could not clearly see him on the video. Right. And that's one of the things the defense say. Just because the clothes look similar, that don't make them the same clothes. And he, excuse me. And he was saying the defense attorney on the opening statement, maybe I need to this opening statements. I was just getting that recorded and I got it. It was to do this testimony when I saw this that this guy when I was watching was coming out, and I was like, dang, let me not wait too long to get this commentary out, right? But we gonna learn more about it. But that's what's going on right now. Both of them, they saying they took They agreed to do this hit, but Justin, the defense attorney, say nah. He decided not even to work with CMG, the other rap company, and that's why the defense is saying that's why this guy who testifying is mad and trying to pull Justin down with him, right? Because he jumped out of the deal. But we'll listen. Let's see.
Do-rag on.
With the do-rag.
Let's listen.
Did y'all have gloves?
I had my own glue.
You had your own gloves?
He had his own glue.
When you got in the car, did you have your gloves on?
Nah, I ain't have glue.
You said Justin had his own gloves?
Yeah, he had his gloves on. Black gloves.
He had his black gloves on before he picked you up?
Yeah.
Does he get out of his car and pick you up, or do you go up to the car? How's that work?
Nah, I got out the house, came out the house, got on in the car.
Okay. Off to do the mission.
Yeah, do it. We should try to catch somebody.
Try to catch one of the rappers
See one of them.
at the Turkey Drive in Westwood.
Anybody would have did.
All right. What happens after y'all get in the car?
Oh, we went back on Bradley Street. We got some out of I think they were like a expedition truck that he had parked on Bradley Street. And then we took the back street. We was at Lamont Airways. We at the light.
So he picks up, let me get this right. He picks you up in the Mercedes, is that right?
Yeah,
But you go to Bradley Street.
yeah,
And is there an expedition already there?
yeah, expedition already there, parked in the yard.
Do you know who
Exactly,
parked that expedition there?
Yes, he did.
Okay, we're not allowed to guess in here.
Well,
Okay. So
nah,
was
I
it,
ain't see him parking though.
okay. And what color was it?
White,
A white expedition.
he white.
Did y'all do anything when y'all went to Bradley Street at that point?
He got something out the truck and then jumped back in the car.
I got you. So he gets out of the Mercedes at Bradley Street, goes into the expedition and gets something. And comes back.
Okay,
Do you know what he got?
nah, I don't know.
Are y'all talking at this point?
Nah, we wasn't talking like 'cause he was on the phone at first, then he hung it up. But we wasn't talking about.
Now,
They
y'all were
barely
cool with
knew each other.
Is that right? You and Justin?
God,
He gets back in the white Mercedes.
he get big in the white Mercedes. And we take the back street and get you and stuff to we was at Lamont Airways. We finna get on the expressway, going to the expressway.
Okay. Bradley to Dedrick, is that what you said?
Yeah,
And then y'all are gonna get on the expressway.
yeah, we finna get on the expressway on Airways.
Okay. But when this is Airways that we see,
Yeah, it's Airways.
okay. What happens once y'all get to Airways?
We at the light. Y'all can come clean across the light.
How'd y'all know it was Dolph?
He just
Everybody
is
know,
country.
You know, had Kai, on T cars and stuff.
Yeah. People in Memphis knew about that rap, right?
Yeah,
Camouflage white and green and blue rap.
camouflage.
That surprised you? See him like that?
Yeah,
Did you say anything or did Justin say anything?
we was like, there go dog right now.
All right. What did y'all do?
We received the trailer. Received the trailer.
So y'all are following him on Airways?
Yeah, right over the street.
And you saw the first part of this video, didn't you?
Yeah,
Did you see him pull off here to the cookie store?
yeah, he pulled in the cookie store.
What'd y'all do?
We made the block. Came with the bag way. I jumped out. Started shooting.
All right, well, let's back up here though. We saw him pull off of Airways to here, is that right?
Yeah,
Y'all, can you see my little pointer?
yeah.
Y'all would be traveling this direction on Airways, is that right? Then did y'all do a crazy U-turn or anything, or what'd y'all do?
Nah. We came with the back street.
Okay.
I bullcorn y'all not. All I keep hearing in my head when I think about his accent is Glorilla saying Cuban on Cuban. My Cuban on Cuban. However she say Cuban. That's all I keep going through my head as I listen to his accent, right?
Back street.
Following the clickers is what y'all did?
But that's Dolph getting out
Went to the light.
in the yellow.
Loop around.
Did you see him get out of his car like this?
Nah, I ain't seen
That's his brother who was working as his security with that long hair. Now, mind you, when I saw young Dolph here in Houston over at Johnny Dang's, where you get your grills and everything, everybody in the world knows Johnny Dang, right? So when I was up in there getting my first two get put in and everything, I had seen young Dolph up in there, and if I tell y'all that boy was skinny, 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 and his pants was all the way down, and I was like, at that point in time, I was starting to realize I am just really kind of too old. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago. Anyway, that was just a side note. Let's continue.
So y'all,
Yeah, that's us right there.
stop it here.
It's me.
How about that's me?
We're gonna back up. I wanted to, back up a little bit. All right. First guy out of the car, who's that?
It's me.
That's you? Which one of the guns do you have?
I got the little Draco stairs going.
Okay, that's that semi-automatic weapon, is that right?
Yeah.
You ever shot that thing before?
I ain't never shot him.
And you can tell he looked like he was about to, like the gun was about to send him across the street. He was having a hard time keeping hold to it.
That's your Gap hoodie, is that right?
Yeah, it's me.
That's you. Who are you shooting at?
Don't.
All right, now back it up again.
Hey, Miss Step 219.
Back it up for Justin getting out of the car. All right, who's the second person here that got out of the driver's side?
It's just
He's got the smaller handgun, is that right?
yeah, bad baseball. Hey, bad pro baseball.
You're firing this crazy thing. What you see? What are you feeling?
I won't feel nothing at the time. But I ain't gonna even let it. I won't feel nothing at the time. Out here, trying to get some money.
Trying to get some money? Bet you probably would have wasted on oxycodone and ecstasy. You shot that gun a bunch?
Right in there?
Right then and there.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I shot out.
Aiming for Dolph.
I ain't know.
Was he able to say anything to y'all, or was he able to run or get away at all?
I shot through the glass, so I wasn't close up on him. I was shooting through the glass.
Okay.
I saw him standing by the window. I just got out and started shooting.
All right. Proceed till Justin shoots. There with the handgun. Who's that?
Obviously not professional hitmen, okay?
All right. You proceed.
Yeah, I heard him say he had that wrap on all his cars. So that's his brother Marcus running out.
Dolph's brother, Marcus. Did you know that he shot back at y'all?
I ain't noticed until we pulled out. There was a bullet hole in my side window.
Compared to the guns we just saw, right? Marcus come out, trying to do his defense to get him away. But look how small his firing weapon looked, right? His gun looks so minuscule compared to the shooters, right? It's like so small. To me, it just doesn't seem like he wasn't even ready for this type of attack.
Oh, I told Jason, I'm like, man, I'm hit. He was like, I'm hit too. So I see I'm hit right here on my leg, and I see a bullet hole in my sweater. I said, damn. So we driving out. He was saying he was hit. I'm talking to him, making sure we on wreck, making sure he's straight. I'm like, you all right? He's like, yeah, I'm straight. Bullet head went in my arm. It was a bullet in my back.
I'm gonna back up.
Oh shit, it was small but accurate.
You and Justin here are running to the white Mercedes, is that right?
Right.
You get in what side of the car?
I get on the passenger side.
And Justin gets back in the driver's side?
Yeah, he get back in the driver's side.
Y'all get in the car. You can watch the rest of the video here. Did y'all see Marcus getting a second gun from his car?
Nah, but
Ooh, he pulled out the bigger piece.
I knew it was shots back. I was finna shoot back, but there were too many cars coming, and I ain't just want to hit no anybody, so I ain't shoot back.
Because Marcus
Thank
was
God for that.
at y'all as y'all were leaving from down here.
You pulled out the AK or AR or
In the
whatever.
car at this point,
Yeah, we was in the car.
looking backwards.
Yeah, I was looking back, but we had like how we were driving, like how he was driving, he was all the way on the other side, but so I ain't want to just shoot back.
So the shots, all the shots that you fired were the ones we saw right
See,
here
it's sad.
with Dolph. Is that right?
Yeah,
And Justin too?
yeah.
All right, so y'all didn't shoot back at Marcus as y'all were
Nah, I
driving.
shoot back at him.
You say you got shot in the shoulder,
Yeah, I got hit in my shoulder, in my upper arm,
in the upper arm, shoulder area of
on my
of
leg.
your right and your leg, and you realized you had been shot once you got in the car.
Yeah, once I got in the car.
Could you still have a scar from when you got shot in the arm? Is that right?
Yeah, right.
Mark, I have him step down and display this to the jury real quick.
Now, why would we care about his scar when they got somebody who lost their life? Okay. And then the Benz was supposed to have been a stolen car. Hey, Star Bell. The Benz was supposed to have been a stolen car. Miss Baker said, I cried when I heard the medical examiner describe Dolph's
All right.
wound.
You and Justin jump back in the
I
car.
haven't
You
heard
can
that
hit the
part yet.
shoulder
I was out and about today.
and in the leg. Justin may or may not have been hit, but said
Yeah,
something
got scraped on his back.
straight from the back. All right, what now?
We went back on Bradley Street.
Did y'all go to Bradley Street slow or fast?
Nah, we went back fast.
Okay.
We went back fast. We were trying to get caught. So he gave me the keys to the expedition.
What's that? Oh.
So he can park the Benz.
Who gave you the keys to the
Justin
expedition?
gave me the keys to the expedition.
Okay.
So I moved the truck out the way, and he pulled the Benz in the yard.
So the expedition, was it parked in the driveway of Bradley?
Yeah, we parked in the driveway.
And he gives you the keys to the expedition?
Yeah,
You get inside to move it?
yeah.
And then where does he put the Mercedes?
He put it like right there, where the expedition in the front yard.
Okay, so the front driveway area
Yeah.
of Bradley, is that right?
Right.
What do you do next?
We jumped in the expedition. We was on our way to the gas station to FaceTime Juke, let them know that was our work.
Who FaceTime Jook?
Justin had FaceTime Juke, spelling out Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that we did it.
And let's back that up. You say, let him know it was y'all's work.
Right.
You said somebody spelled out Dolph. Who spelled out Dolph?
Justin spelled out Dolph.
When you say spelled out Dolph, what do you mean?
Like the sign language.
With
Jailhouse sign
with,
language.
like this would be an O.
Nah, yeah, I think I don't know how to do it, but
Okay.
something like that.
All right, so there was some signing that
Yeah.
y'all just took care of Dolph. Was that short call, long call?
It was short.
Did you hear Jook say anything back?
Yeah, he'll get with us when you get done with the kids or get up on them.
He'll get with y'all when, I didn't hear that last part.
Get up or finish with the kids or something like that.
But he was busy with his kids.
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha, but he would get up with y'all after that. Okay. How are you feeling at this point?
He's going, I'm hurting because I was shot.
Child.
Where are y'all's guns at this point?
Oh my
We had
God.
them in the backseat of the expedition.
Okay, so y'all brought them with you from the Mercedes to the expedition?
Yeah.
Were y'all still wearing your gloves, do you remember?
I don't remember.
So y'all are in the expedition. The FaceTime call with Juke has happened. What do y'all do? Where y'all headed? What y'all saying?
We went to the gas station, put some gas
Thank you for
in
joining
the
membership uppity
in the university.
or rejoining.
Then
Thank
he
you.
trying to find Justin was trying to find somebody at the house we go, so we get cleaned up or whatnot.
All right. You needed some medical attention or something.
Yeah, he had called one of his partners. Justin had called one of his partners to bring me a wound kick, or whatever.
Do you know who he called?
I don't know what he called.
Do you have your phone with you during this?
Nah, my phone. I had left my phone in the bin. I didn't say the bin.
All right. So when you got in the bins from your house, did you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I had my phone.
Horrible criminals. He left his phone.
When you got out to shoot Dolph like we saw, did you have your phone with you?
Nah, it was in the glove department of the bin.
Okay. Had you put it in the glove department so that it wouldn't be on you?
Yeah, I put it in.
But you forgot.
Yeah.
So when you and Justin on the expedition, you don't have your phone, but he has his.
Yeah.
Is he able to make contact with somebody to figure out how to get stuff or where to go?
Oh, he had called one of his cousins. He said whose house we went over in Whitehaven. So we cleaned up, trying clothes or whatnot.
Exactly, Ms. Baker.
And Quit had called like, man, y'all gotta clean this stuff up. Quit had called. Now like, man, get my phone at the car. Get my phone at the car. Left my phone in the car. So he was like, all right, we need to move the car. That's what Quit was saying.
So we talked to Juke right after.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show y'all some pictures.
Yeah.
And do you remember whether or
Let me
not
pause
the
it.
conversation?
Okay, so y'all keep hearing them referred to Juke, right? And there's Big Juke. This is Big Juke, okay? On the left side, that's young Dolph. He's saying with the fuck you sign, right? On the right is Marquette Govan, right? Which is, wait a minute, no. Let me back up. On the right is Big Juke, okay? That is the brother of Yo Gotti. Okay? To put a face to the picture. Now, one of the consequences, one of the fallout, I do believe in retribution for this shooting of young Dolph. Big Juke lost his life when he was in Memphis. Okay, that happened a few months later after the original incident. So this is Big Juke. He supposed to be the second in command for that company, the music, the rap label, CMG, Cocaine Money Gang. And they supposed to be rivals of the Paper Route Entertainment. That's Young Dolph. Now look here, I don't really follow that rap and stuff. It was way young for me. However, I'm familiar with Young Dolph, his name. I think I heard some songs and stuff, and that's not no disrespect, but I'm from Texas. I'm a little bit older, so it is what it is. But I am familiar with Yo Gotti, and so that's his brother, and at the time when this happened, I just knew Yo Gotti was probably gonna end up hurt too, because it was a all out call for blood, and retribution and stuff for this murder here. So just wanted to give y'all a reference to Big Juke, who's now deceased, as one of the fallouts and retribution of this murder that's on trial right now. So let's get back to the testimony.
With Quet happened before y'all got to his cousin's apartment or after?
Yeah, I can't recall.
Okay. But it was all close together. And tell me again what Quet said during these conversations.
Yeah, we had to get rid of that car. We had to move that car, get rid of it.
Because y'all had put this car in a driveway on Bradley, right?
Yeah, right across the street from your house.
Right across the street from where Quet lives.
Right.
He said y'all need to move this.
Yeah, we gotta burn it, John up. Get rid of it.
Y'all were busy trying to get yourselves taken care of that.
Yeah, we we changed clothes with her. I had pole peroxide on me and wrapped myself up, and I had to text my girl to come get me. Text her the address off of Justin phone to come get me.
And let's get there, but you said that Justin had contacted his cousin about going to her place. Is that right?
Yeah,
Is that Kiana Hopper?
yeah,
Did y'all in fact go to her place?
correct.
When y'all went to her place, what car were y'all in?
We was in the white expedition.
When y'all get to her place, what do y'all do?
Well, we need said chain clothes, and we was in there. She had helped me for a minute before the wound kit came. She was helping me out or whatever. We chain clothes, and the wound kit came. I was able to, put bandage on it and stuff like that.
I want to show you a video.
Okay, so let's look real closely to this because this is where they're gonna try to identify and say they had the same clothes on this one. I know. I think the wound kit is a first aid kit with some gauze. So has the car? Is that the white expedition? That's not a white expedition, huh? So maybe they haven't pulled up yet. This is my first time watching it with you guys. Hmm. Dang, okay, there you go. They go to white expedition pulling up.
White expedition.
Yeah, that's the white expedition.
Who's driving it?
I'm driving.
Hmm.
This woman that we had seen earlier that walks back, is that Justin's cousin?
Yeah, that's her.
Can stop it here. Driver just got out. Who's that?
That's me.
You got your shirt all messed up, don't you?
Yeah.
Why is that
I'm bleeding. I'm shot.
in the shoulder?
Yeah.
So why he was driving?
And we saw somebody get out of the passenger side. Is that right?
Yeah, that's just.
All right. You can play a little further. Gray sweatpants, black hoodie, and that hat we saw is Justin. Is that correct?
Correct.
Same outfits that y'all were wearing during the murder?
Correct.
Y'all go inside. Tell me what y'all do once y'all get inside.
Cameras everywhere now.
We chain clothes. We didn't talk too much to her about nothing that went down or nothing like that.
All right.
But we had chain clothes or whatnot.
Tell me about your shoulder.
Oh, I was bleeding. I was bleeding and stuff. So she gave me some peroxide and stuff, put on my shoulder or whatnot. And the wound kit pulled up. So I was able to bandage that junk up.
Wound kit. Did you say pulled up or came up? Is that right?
Yeah.
Had Justin gone outside?
Yeah, he went outside to get the bag.
Play that next video.
Yeah, we finna see the wound kit. For some reason, I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion that it's gonna be a first aid kit. Let's see. Thank you for showing some love on the Cash App. I appreciate it. Girl, is this the car with the wound kit? That's the car they should have went. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's it. Let's see what he come out. Let's see what they get. Let's see.
See that man that came out?
Yeah,
Who's that?
it just
He's taking off the hoodie, is that right?
taking off hoodie.
He doesn't have the hoodie on anymore, does it?
Nah. We had change clothes.
What are these things in his hand?
The wound kit.
Wound kit. Walgreens, baby.
Yeah. I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have to see some, take some, a little light, you know what I'm saying, on such a dark deal. But the wound kit, you guys, is safe to assume is some more, uh, uh, peroxide, some alcohol, some gauze, some band-aids, okay? Maybe a pair of them, like the medical scissors, not the ones that's supposed to have at the hospital, but just, like some good brand new silvers, the all silver ones, with the little skinny tip, okay? Hey, LeVar, that is the wound kit. We're doing hood things. Hood people do hood things. I ain't even mad. It's like, are they not aware of all these cameras? You know? Or do you just assume that the cameras are not working or decoy, right? Now, if Justin allegedly, the other shooter barely got hit and just got grazed, right? And the first shooter, Cornelius, who's talking now, who testified, he the one that got the 2 shots. He got 1 shot through by his shoulder, and I thought he said he had another gunshot on his leg. So if that's the case, the other dude was supposed to only got grazed, right? So the guy who just got grazed obviously don't care nothing about his homeboy, his co-defendant over there in the house bleeding while he's sitting in his car worried about his grades. But they barely knew each other. They'd only known each other for a few months, and deciding to get in on something this big, this life-changing. It's crazy, insane to me. What they doing in that car? They tending to his wound. They taking care of his wound. To the light post. I think they got something like that in Houston. They had some. Or they first started doing like the type of, I don't know, some type of camera thing. I don't know if that lasted. Ooh, that's a lot of wound kits though.
He's got like a yellow, looks like a piece of clothing or something, is that right?
Yeah.
And then the wound care bags?
Yeah.
Does he come back in the apartment?
Yeah, he come back in with the wound care, the wound kit.
And then wound care wise, what happens in there?
Oh, clean me up. We had cleaned each other up really good. Yeah, got scraped on the bed. I can see it though.
You had gotten shot.
Yeah, I got a shot.
He had a scrape.
Yeah, he got scraped on the bed.
After y'all get patched up, y'all leave the apartment?
I had text my girl from his phone.
They show is involving a lot of people.
Okay, you had used Justin's phone to text your girlfriend?
Right.
When y'all talked to Quet and he told y'all to move the car, Did you tell him anything about your phone?
Yeah, I told him to get my phone at the car, at
Crazy.
the glove department, and he told me to meet him over at the car wash to get my phone or whatever.
We can play the video of y'all leaving now.
They get
Does your
everybody
girlfriend in
involved.
fact come to
Cousins,
pick you up?
girlfriends, baby mamas.
Who's in the yellow hoodie?
It's just in the yellow hoodie, and me with the black.
And then Kiana again, is that right?
Yeah.
You're walking over here. What are you walking to?
I'm walking my girl truck. They just pulled up.
Okay. Is that a Chevy Trax? Is that right?
Yeah, it's 120 shift truck.
Right. It's like nobody questioning them. But you know, how could they possibly get away? Even if it was no cameras, when they letting every it's too many people already know something went down, right? This the biggest news story. You know your cousin and his homeboy just popped up in some type of different car. Both of them look like they got gunshot wounds, right? The girlfriend know that. Then they get to talking to people. They was going to get caught regardless, right? Regardless. Exactly, sunshine. They moving slower, so they got things they need to do. They never got rid of the car good. His phone's
This
still
point,
over
y'all
there
made arrangements as far as meeting up later or anything like that?
Yeah,
in the car.
I was
Right.
actually finna go get my phone from Quick and go get me some pills because I was shot up, and he was finna go get the money from Julie. He supposed to, we
Is this the Chevy Trax?
yeah, it's a shift truck.
Justin there in the yellow?
Yeah.
Everybody's scared. Everybody nervous. Mind you, the hit was $100,000 total. They agreed to do $40,000 a piece and give the man who didn't even do nothing, quit, who they keep talking about, the third man, like the middle man, 10,000 each. Crazy. I don't know what we're waiting to see. I think we're waiting to see him drive off or something. I don't know. Now, why they doing this? I want to remind you again that the defense attorney doing his opening statement, right? His whole deal
Justin
about.
still in the yellow
Let
hoodie?
me be quiet.
Yeah, it's just
You in the car with your girlfriend?
yeah, I'm gonna call my girl.
The defendant Justin say he did not do it. He is not guilty. That is not him. Justin say, yeah, they asked him to do it, but he said no, that he didn't even want to work as a rapper with CMG no more. Now, during the opening statements, the defense attorney also said none of Justin DNA, no fingerprints for Justin was found on the vehicles. The guy testifying, his fingerprints was there. A couple of other people's fingerprints was there. but not Justin's, right? The same could be, hey, Angel Fool, good to see you. The same could be said for
Y'all go your separate ways at this
Touch
point?
DNA.
Yeah, we go ahead and say,
None of Justin, the
Where did
defendant
you
is
and
on
his
trial.
girlfriend go?
None of his
I went to
DNA.
be quick,
Where'd you meet him at?
or at the car wash.
Is that
Yes,
Pressure
Fool
World?
started.
Yeah,
Did you in fact meet him there?
yes.
What
Good to
happened
see you,
when met
Angel
him?
Fool, girl.
I got my phone from him, and he was telling me that he heard that Dolph had shot one of us, because I had told him how he told me that he heard that Dolph had shot one of us, and that one of our blood was on the scene. And he had me that we have our face masks on and stuff.
Did you tell me you had your mask on?
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't actually Dolph that had shot one of you, was it?
Nah,
It was actually the brother.
right.
Did you tell him that at the time?
Nah, I ain't know.
How long, was that the extent of the conversation you had with Quet at the time?
It was
Exactly,
short, then I had
Sunshine.
left.
I'm
He
not
had
down
called
like
my
that.
phone. He was like, he need to holler at me about something else. And he was finna pull up on me over my dad's house real fast. So I waited for him.
From the car wash, do you remember where you went?
I went to my dad's house.
Not a daddy involved
Did he
as a
pull up at your
witness.
dad's house?
Yeah, he pulled up at my dad's house.
Did y'all have a second conversation there?
Yeah, we had a second conversation. And I had asked him to give me some more money so I could give me some more pills.
Did he give you some more money?
Yeah.
Was
I
there
don't know
anything
about
else
an
related to
alibi.
that second conversation about
I didn't hear the
Dolph's
defense attorney
murder
say nothing
or-
about no alibi
He
now.
was just saying we just gotta get rid of that car. He was saying we gotta get rid of that car and stuff.
Quet was saying that y'all need to get rid of the car?
Yeah, we gotta get rid of that car.
That it was y'all's problem?
Yeah, it really was everybody's problem. He was just like, just need to give us the key to that car so we can get rid of that car.
Okay. Justin had the keys to the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Now, when Justin left,
So unorganized.
did he tell you where he was going?
Now he ain't tell me exactly where you're going, but he supposed to got up with Juke and got back up with me.
Do you know whether or not he actually did get up with Joe?
I don't know.
When Justin left in the expedition, where were the guns?
They was in the truck with me.
In the truck? In the expedition?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened with those guns?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen them again at all?
I ain't even see Justin no more.
Did Justin ever tell you what he
got
did
picked
with
up
the
the next
guns?
day after the shoot.
Nah,
Did Quet ever tell you what happened with the guns?
nah.
You back at your dad's house, but you've been shot in the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
How you feeling?
Messed up. Like, I messed up, but I'm trying to go get these pills, but I pop pills anyway, so I know where to snap at. I know how to snap at.
Okay, did you find some pills?
Yeah,
Did you take your pills?
yeah.
Do you remember that night? Did you sleep good? Sleep bad? How were you?
I had passed out the night. I had blacked out in the bathroom from too much blood or whatever.
Okay.
But my girl had got me back up and stuff like that.
Were you worried about your physical condition?
Nah, I wasn't worried because I knew long as I wasn't bleeding out the mouth, that I was okay. Long as I ain't no blood coming from my mouth, I'm straight. I've been shot before, so.
Okay, Ms. Baker, I'm listening. Don't let me pass
Was
it
your
up
girl
now.
worried about you?
Yeah, she was worried. She was worried. I was just trying to get my money.
Were you afraid that the police maybe knock on your door?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about none of it, to be honest with you, because, I thought, if the car was going to be out the way and stuff like that, like, I wasn't worried about none of it. I ain't going to even lie to you.
This was a car that wasn't connected to you.
Nah, on the car,
Y'all wore gloves.
yeah.
But he got in the car with no gloves.
The
Remember he
guns
said that.
were gone.
Right.
This happened really fast,
Yeah.
in and out.
Ain't nobody expecting to leave me, so.
Let's not forget that when they left out that day on that mission, the mission was to go over by the turkey drive, right? They had no idea. They wasn't even expecting to see young Dolph, right? Supposedly, allegedly, according to this witness, young Dolph had $100 price tag on his head, and any of his rappers or his people, young Dolph's people on his label, they had so much money on their heads too. So you got to remember, at the beginning of his testimony, they was heading out just to go make some money. They didn't know, they wasn't even expecting to get the big prize. Pardon my language. I'm just talking about the trial, how they talking, right? And so when they saw a young Dolph drive by, they wasn't prepared. They wasn't ready. They just went for what they knew. As you can tell, he leaving so many things in other people's hands. He don't know who getting rid of the car. He don't know who getting rid of the guns. They don't know exactly when they supposed to get the money, how they supposed to get the money, what time they supposed to meet up for the money. All this was just like, oh my God. You could tell one of them was a crackhead. It was this one. Okay, he was a pillhead.
Ain't nobody
with them.
expecting it to be you. Is that what you said?
I wasn't beefing with them.
And that's true. You didn't have a beef with Dolph, did you?
I ain't even know Dolph. I ain't even that. I ain't had no beef with no big.
Never met him a day in your
I
life.
never met him a day in my life. I just wanted to know.
Crazy.
And we can call what y'all did here whatever we want to call it, but you're not a professional hitman or anything, are you?
Nah, I ain't nothing to eat.
This man is 34 years old.
By somebody more powerful than y'all.
Yeah.
$40,000 is a lot of money to you.
At the time it was, it ain't. But at the time, it was. My condition, it was.
In 2021,
Yeah.
when you were on the streets, ecstasy, oxycodone, your son had died some months before. $40,000 is a lot of money to you.
He's mentally immature and emotionally sound like too. He sounds very immature.
Even to do this type of thing.
Yeah, at the time it was.
After we go our separate ways, do you stay in touch? Do you and Justin stay in touch?
Well, I would hit him up or whatever, trying to see what my money was. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, Juke said, too hot right now. He gonna get with us and all that, too hot. Then, I had, like, when they found the car,
I think his son was 9 years old when he died.
What had gave me some money to buy a car cover and cover the joint up.
Because this car, you're talking about the white Mercedes?
Yeah, the white Mercedes.
It's left in the driveway of Bradley, is that right?
Yeah, Justin had somebody push it back then. It was in the back then.
Okay, so it went from the driveway of Bradley
To the backyard.
to the backyard of Bradley,
Yeah,
but it was still just sitting there.
yeah. So Quay gave me some money to buy a car cover the joint up. Same day they found it.
Had up to that point, other than it being pushed in the back, first of all, did you push it in the back or somebody else?
Nah, somebody else pushed it in the bed.
Did you go back to the car at all?
Yeah, I went back, wiped it out, called myself, wiped me down.
Child, how many people, other people that got been involved? Like 6 or 7 now, right?
So you were worried that maybe you left evidence in there.
Yeah, I worried, because I know I opened the door with no gloves on.
And when you cleaned it off, was it daytime or nighttime?
It was nighttime.
So your nighttime on Bradley,
Yeah.
cleaning out this
Shot it
Mercedes.
and everything, yep. Shot it
And
in.
been shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
When you cleaned it down, was it still in the driveway or was it in the
Nah,
back?
it was in the backyard when I came.
Very dumb.
So it had already been pushed to the back.
Yeah.
Did you take anything out of the car?
Nah, I ain't taking no help.
Wiped it down and left.
Yeah, wiped down and left.
You were describing staying in touch with Justin, is that right?
Yeah.
To your knowledge, was he still in town or out of town?
My knowledge, he was here.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Joke said it was too hot right now.
Yeah, it was too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job, I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Joke and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Joke?
Just one time he quit out.
At Quet's house?
He quit out.
And when did that happen, before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRE rappers?
Yeah, really quick with doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling who out here pray, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Juke was just like agreeing, like, you know what I'm saying? He made her take our phone outside first before we started doing any talking.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quet's house?
It was just me, Quit, and Juke.
You, Quet, and Jook.
He really wanted to meet. I had pulled up about some XPs, and Juke was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quit had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see right here, and Juke like, hello, phone's outside. So he said our phone outside.
They came back in?
Yeah, now Quit took the phones outside in the church. Me and Juke was already in hell, but Quit came back in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Jook, is that the first time
Well, one of them, Jug,
that anybody's talked about money?
Yo
on
got it,
Dolph's
brother.
head?
He dead.
Now the first time it was just Quit by himself.
So this had come up before with Quet,
Yeah,
and then comes up again with Quet and with Jook.
right.
This
When
just
did you,
day
in
one. We're
that
gonna hit
timeline,
Quet
so
too.
first just Quet, next Quet and Jook.
Right.
When did you met Justin in that timeline?
Oh, you like right around the same time, you know what I'm saying?
As the first time when it was just Quet, or the second time when it was Quet and Jook?
Like in between the first and the second time, I had like Quit
They
had
just
put me in
met each other
business.
and doing this type of crime together, right? Doesn't make sense.
Jook's the money man calling the shots.
Yeah,
Quet puts you and Justin together.
right.
And you and Justin are cool with each other
Yeah.
and interact with each other over the months. You said at least 5 times.
It was on.
You're trying to, now we're back after the murder, you're trying to get your money.
Right.
You're having conversations with Justin, is that
I
correct?
know he better
Yeah,
not say he
I
took a
was
bunch of
cheating
pills,
on,
Miss
like,
Baker. Don't tell me.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't tell me.
I need their money for the party, you know what I'm saying?
Are there times that you're trying to communicate with Justin and in fact you're communicating with somebody else?
I ain't know it, you know what I'm saying? It's time I ain't know.
Now, mind you, it's his daughter's birthday, right? What's up, Saint City? Thank you for coming through. So, thank y'all for sticking in there, Jill, and everybody, you know, listening to this commentary and listening to this testimony. Don't forget, it was his daughter's birthday, the one who talked to Cornelius, the one who first jumped out and had the big AK or whatever, AR, you know what I'm saying? That's who talking now. And it was his same day with his daughter and supposed to had the daughter supposed to be having a party, right? And he was on pills and drugs and stuff like that, but he still need to try to get this money because he got a baby mama and a daughter somewhere looking for the stuff for the party, right? So let's see. Because he ain't got nothing. I guess he thought he was supposed to get paid immediately.
Okay. Did you come to find out that
He should have got
Marcus Johnson had Justin's phone after the murder?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I found that out. I got locked up.
When you were communicating with Justin, okay, these times when Jamarcus had his phone and doing 3-way stuff or whatever, what was the substance of those conversations?
Well, first time I was on the way back from Atlanta, and he said he had got a little package from his homeboy, so we could have some money in our pocket or whatever. And I would come back from Atlanta, so I like, I like 2 hours out. So I like, man, I don't want him to just put it in the mailbox. But he said he had a letter with it too. And I know it'd be too many folks in my dad's neighborhood still here to be seeing what put in the mailbox and go back.
Yes, for safety purposes, sweetie. But I got a picture of this place.
Grandma figured to me or whatever, and he gave her $500 in a letter.
$500 in a letter.
Yeah.
And obviously you're supposed to get $40,000,
Right.
but you got $500 in a letter.
You saying right here, yeah.
And what was the substance of the letter?
Saying that Juke said if we get caught up, he gonna make sure we had the best lawyers and all that old stuff. We high right now.
$500.
His first payment is when you get back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
How did you got into Atlanta?
Me and my girl had went out there. after like after they found the car. We went on out there
Okay, get scarce.
Yeah, I got scared.
$500 and
Y'all
a
drive
promise
out
to
there?
pay.
We drove.
Stay in a hotel.
Crazy.
About how long were you gone?
I was gone a couple days. I ain't had any more money on me. I ain't had any more money.
Run out of money, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back.
And you come back, do you pick up that money from the old woman?
Yeah, I picked up the money from her, and I saw how much it was. I'm like, ah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, $500.
You could spend that on pills in one day, I bet.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, I could bet it.
What'd you do with the letter?
I flushed down the toilet at the hotel room.
All right. Is that the only time you got any money from Justin?
Nah, a couple days later, I was in the city or whatever, and he was saying that he was gonna have his folks pull up on me, bring me some money or whatever, hold me down. So, dang, he been pulled up about 20, 30,000 leave, you know what I'm saying? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face masks on, so we don't know who it was, but they gave her $300.
$300 crackhead money.
This is from Justin's folks.
Yeah, this was just folks.
All right, so now we've been paid about $800.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Insane.
Is there any other payment coming?
All the payments stopped then.
All the payments stopped.
Everything stopped.
800
Is
out
there
of
any time that
20,000.
you or your girlfriend or anybody received a large payment?
Nah.
How much longer passes until you're arrested about?
Probably about a week after I had saw that one.
Somebody still owe him $42,820.
Get my
Or
money.
something like that.
All right, so tell me about this again. I'm sorry.
I was in South Memphis to give me some pills,
South Memphis, okay.
and I ran in quick. He was going one way, I was going the opposite way. And he blew the horn, and I pulled on over to the side because Bobby had OD. So I was giving him my condolences and stuff too.
We had talked earlier about this guy. You hung out on Bradley Street a lot,
Yeah,
and so did another guy named Bobby Carter. Is that right? And he was a friend to you,
yeah, it was my associate.
and he was a friend or maybe even a relative to Mr. Govan,
Yeah,
and he had actually died of a drug overdose.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So you're talking with Mr.
So
Govan.
I was giving my condolences because, you know, they said they were like brothers. So I was giving my condolences about Bobby ODing or whatever. And he was like, man, he gonna get my money. He gonna get my money. He like, when last time I spoke to Justin? I like, man, it's been a minute. And he was like, police had just ran in Justin's spot or whatever, and I need to get rid of my phone and all that. And he asked me for a number on me, so he get with me.
And that is how we started your testimony, right? We started with this conversation the day before so that you were arrested. Is that right? So we've come full circle on that. I have some still shots and photographs I want to pass to you. Ask you what's in here.
I wonder how his mama feels.
Mr.
I keep
Smith.
thinking about my sons, and I'm just
Counsel
like shaking my
Silverman.
head, like, oh my God, this is like so dumb and unnecessary.
What am I looking at there, Mr. Smith?
Photo of me and Justin
And you,
shooting that dope.
all right, you place that face down on that table next to you.
Photo of me and Justin running away from the shooting after we got done shooting the dope.
Running back to that white Mercedes.
Running back to the car.
You place that down on top of that.
The Turkey Leg Hut in Houston could
Photo of me and
They
Justin.
shut down. Health department noticed all kinds of stuff.
After the shooting.
Part of that video we watched.
Yeah.
And are you the one with the messed up shirt?
Yeah, I got my shirt up. I got my hoodie up, my blue hoodie up. I got one of my arms, his arm, hanging, leaning down like this because I'm shot.
Put that face down.
It's the house on Brady where we parked the car across the street from Quay House.
You place that down.
Now, why that guy quit? Not going. Maybe he's gonna be one of the trials too.
How we was in when we saw Dolph and them.
I gotta look that up and see what happened with him.
And is that when it's in the back of Bradley?
Yeah, this where it was at when I went and wiped it down in the backyard of Bradley Street.
You place that face down. Now this house that was across the street from Quet's, had there been a rap video filmed there?
Yeah. Justin had shot a rap video there.
Justin shot a rap video actually in front of that house.
Yeah, in front of the house.
Now, were you actually in the rap video?
Yeah, I was in that video.
Now, ain't this salt to the injury?
At the house. In the video.
All right, you place that down.
Wait a minute. Now, mind you, they haven't shown that picture. They didn't publish the picture, but you can kind of see I kind of could see the picture when they was handing it to him, right? And so, let me see if I can rewind it just a little bit and get a still shot. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pause.
I went and wiped it down in the backyard of Bradley Street.
Check this out. Ain't this the truth?
Now this house that was across the street from
Okay, I'm gonna try to pause it just in the right spot.
Quet's. Had there been a rap video filmed there?
Yeah. Justin had shot a rap video there.
Justin shot a rap video actually in front of that house.
Yeah, in front of the house.
Now, were you actually in the rap video?
Yeah, I was in that video.
Now, this him in a rap video, right? Okay, Miss Bacon. At this point in time, if I'm not mistaken, in his hand in this picture in the rap video is more money that he got paid to that he actually touched after shooting and taking this man's life. The money that he was posting with for this video shoot looks to be more money that he actually got in his hand as payment for a hit on somebody. Insane. They gave him more money to pose with, okay? Insane. Choices. Bloop.
Just all the money up at the house in the video.
All right, you place that down. Sorry.
Just on the elevator.
Is he wearing the same outfit as he was during the shooting?
Yeah, so I thought.
You can place that face down.
Big bills on the front, paper in the middle, huh?
Just on the elevator.
You place that face down.
What elevator?
Just loading up the road.
Loading up to roll.
Yeah,
He's got his luggage and he's ready to get out.
Got his money, got everything.
Find his photograph.
So he's trying to say that Justin got all his money and he only got $800.
And to your knowledge, is Big Joke now deceased?
Yeah, he deceased.
All right, have those marked as stakes and X numbered exhibits.
No objection.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to come back and do the cross examination. You know, I want to do the cross exam. It should be good. But I'm gonna have to come back on a different live and do that. I'll do that tomorrow. We'll start tomorrow with the cross examination from the defense. That should be really interesting.
The witness and who he is identified as defendant running away from the scene. Exhibit number 7. The next photo is a.
So the defense attorney was claiming that this dude, the reason he testified against Justin is that he got an axe to grind with Justin, right? Because Justin was pulled out of the situation. That's what the defense is saying. That they, Justin, they tried to line up Justin for it, but Justin pulled out.
The next photo is a picture of a house.
And that this guy was supposed to be upset, angry about him pulling out and about his money. So that's why they setting up Justin. That's what the defense claimed during his opening statement.
Next picture is a picture of a white Mercedes. Mark, this is exhibit number 10.
Did they say why Yo Gotti's brother put the hit out on Young Dolph?
Picture is
Yeah, they was in rival. Hold on.
who's been the
So supposedly, they was in rival rap labels, right? And what I heard from just the trial was Young Dolph had turned down several attempts from CMG to work with him, for them to collaborate or something like that. And then they also stated during this trial that the security guard, witness number 2, he had said the excuse me, the prosecutor asked him when he's talking about the rivalry between CMG and Young Dolph and them, was that that Young Dolph had rapped about them, like probably in a negative way or whatever, and that he definitely turned them down offers to collaborate and work with them because he wanted to be independent and do his own deal, Young Dolph. Now that's what I heard from the earlier in the trial. This was day 1. Tomorrow's gonna be day 2. Tomorrow I ain't gotta go nowhere, do nothing, so I'm gonna be really I'm gonna be really able to really be laser focused for that tomorrow.
described as the defendant.
And I'll be on earlier in the day. You don't have to say allegedly. I need to be saying allegedly. I think everything I'm saying is allegedly. Right now, the judge is just putting everything, all those pictures into the record. That's what she's doing. That's why I'm talking over her.
The next picture is
So Miss Baker say, go listen to Young Dolph's song, "Play with Your Bitch." I'm gonna pull it up so I can listen to that.
in the elevator. Mark, this is exhibit number 12.
Okay, I pulled it up. I'm be able to listen to it after this.
The next picture is
I'm looking at the lyrics right now.
the witnesses described as Justin Johnson standing in the elevator with a black gym shoes on, with a white thing on top, with gray sweatpants on, and a dark colored hoodie and the black cap. We'll mark this as exhibit number.
Oh yeah, he definitely was talking directly to him. I'm looking at the lyrics. Begging me to sign with you. I had too much paper. Still that same nigga that used to front your big brother. Found the hill, bitch, too. Now I call him your big sister, bitch. You still that same nigga who was beefing with a dyke. I can't take it seriously. He said, okay, so that should be, them lyrics there sound like they going towards Big Juke.
Mark that as exhibit number 15.
Dang. And so I wonder, we're going to have to break down these lyrics tomorrow, too. Okay.
Permission to publish these as I ask him some questions, Your Honor. We're going in order for the record, start with 6.
Just the pictures.
Right.
And he say on the lyrics, CM who? CML. Cocaine Music Package. You know that his robbers was CMG.
Sweatshirt.
Okay.
Draco.
Yeah, great thing.
Gloves.
Love.
Got those Nikes on.
Yeah. Orange and white night.
Black sweatshirt, gloves. What kind of hat is it?
A Bass Pro.
That's Justin.
Yeah, just
You understand, or do you understand, as you identify these pictures, not only are you saying that Justin's guilty of murder,
right.
of the contract hit, but you're saying you're guilty too.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that truth?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Damn, his feet was above the ground.
Back to the car.
Look like they flying.
That's me. It just
I think you talking about Quit. He was just the third person. There's only two shooters.
That's 2 Lane Apartments.
yeah.
And then the third person they talking about Quit was the middleman who supposed to put him to, who supposed to have linked him up
Third person.
It's
with Big
good.
Juke. That's a little bitty asshole.
The house on Brad.
They got more land than house.
Driveway for the
Go
house.
big yard.
Yeah, that's the driveway.
Front yard. Little bitty home.
You used to hang out with Bradley every day.
Just about.
Orange Mound,
Yeah,
close to where y'all killed Dolph.
yeah.
I think the word you saying
Now, where
Draco
does the
is
car end up?
He went from the front to the big yard.
See these people walking?
Yeah,
Does the car end up way back here?
yeah, way back there.
Is that where it was when you wiped it down?
Yeah, that's where it was.
they sure didn't hide that car behind that little bitty house too well. I know that. And then there's not even a fence around the house. Oh, there go a fence. I ain't see it at first.
The car?
Yeah, that's the car.
Now, had you ever seen Justin in that car before?
I ain't know so many cars.
Do you know how he got the car?
I don't know.
Do you know when he got the car?
I don't know.
Oh, a Draco is a gun. Child, we sound old.
Is
It just,
this from that music video?
yeah, from the video.
Now, is that music video filmed a few weeks before this murder?
Yeah,
And you
That's
said you were
not
actually in the
wow.
video too, is that right?
yeah,
You wearing a mask in the video?
yeah, I had on mad.
This house here? Right
Hey,
here?
Echo Show, Draco is a gun, y'all.
Is that the same house?
Yeah, that's sign out.
Is that driveway we were just looking at?
Yeah.
That's who on trial, Justin. Right there.
Is that
It's just,
same outfit as when y'all committed the murder?
yeah, it's the same thing.
Is that
It just,
same outfit?
yeah, same outfit. It just, oh no, please.
Fundamentally.
That was Justin trying to flee. That's Big Juke. That's who the one who supposed to have the money and put the money out. You see his shirt say CMG?
For the record, Mr. Hagerman went through those exhibits in order.
Thank you, ma'am. This attorney's gonna ask you questions now. You listen, you answer, okay?
Mr. Evans, about a 10-minute break.
Yes, Your Honor.
Come back and move around.
I'm sorry, I'm just talking. Okay, so they finna take a 10-minute break. We gonna take almost like a 16-hour break, right? Because I'm gonna end it right here. Once the prosecution just finished their first questioning, next is gonna be the cross-examination by the defense. That's gonna take a little bit, right? So I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start from the cross-examination, right? We're gonna do that tomorrow, and then we're gonna do whatever other interested witnesses they had today. I'm gonna finish watching today so I can be caught up. Okay, and we're gonna come back with the cross-examination of the self-proclaimed shooter, one of the shooters. Okay, so that's what's going on with here. Okay, what time are we starting tomorrow? Probably I like to come on probably with like the stuff around until around 1 in the afternoon, because I'm going to, on my other software that I've been streaming from, I'm having a hard time doing like this, like the screen share. So I'm going to have to actually video screen record it. That way I can just have it already ready so we don't have any buffering or any of that. So as soon as I get off this live, that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be working on the screen records and of the rest of the day's testimony. And I need to edit the opening statements, and I'm going to upload that for you guys. I'm going to try to upload that for you guys, but don't hold me to that, because that's over with. I'd rather prioritize the stuff we haven't seen yet, right? The stuff so we can get caught up for tomorrow. Okay. I probably need to come on a little bit earlier though. Like if I can get everything done tonight, which I will get it done, I'll probably come on earlier, right? Like around 10 or 11. That way we can catch up with the first day and we can kind of get on track with the trial as it's happening. Okay. That's what I would like to do. Okay. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I like it when we can look at this kind of stuff together. Let me tell y'all, it's gonna be a busy fall. For us true crime folks and trial watchers, it's gonna get insane. We got the October, they supposed to start the excuse me, 2 big trials supposed to start in October, right? One of them may get reset. But we got the Sarah Boone case that's supposed to be starting in October. That's the lady who let her boyfriend stay locked up and stay zipped up in that suitcase, and he died, right? And she been acting crazy and trying to defend herself. That case is finally going to trial, and that horrible trial, the Madeline Soto case, is going on trial, right? In October. And that's the one with the 13-year-old girl who came up missing the day after her birthday party, and then they found her body. Okay, Miss Baker, y'all, I'm gonna come early. I'm gonna come like around 11. Okay, around 11 Central Standard Time, around noon y'all time. That way we can get through those clips and kind of catch up. But the Soto case, that's gonna be really like a big trigger warning, right? But that's very intricate. So we got a lot of different legal stuff that we're gonna be watching. Oh, and let me tell y'all, so in the night times, I'll come on in the afternoon and do the like trial watches and whatever you. But in the nighttime, not tomorrow night, but Wednesday, my book come in the mail, right? So I will start reading on Wednesday. It's only gonna take like 2 days because it's only 60 something pages, right? So we're gonna take like 2 or 3 days, and I'll be doing the live reading of that Kim Porter tell-all book. Okay. So y'all stay tuned and keep coming through and keep supporting your girl, demetralitALLday. And somewhere up in there, of course, probably about Thursday or something, then I have to go ahead and give some B-Stuff content because that's what pay the bills, right? So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go so I can get busy on this stuff for tomorrow. And I will see y'all same place, not the same time, but same fat channel. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. No outro.